Doesn't it seem like it would be completely exhausting to be Kendra Wilkinson? To have all that dumb stuff floating around in your head constantly, it just seems like it would be rough. On top of the unrelenting ignorance, Kendra has to deal with her marriage to Hank Basket, which, to be fair, seems really solid at times. Other times, he cheats on her with a transgender model and she flushes her wedding ring down the toilet. And then, on top of that, she's also got her truly terrible mother, Patty Wilkinson, constantly trying to ruin her life. Kendra and Patty are no strangers to sharing their troubled relationship with the world. Patty appeared on Kendra's season of Marriage Boot Camp with Hank Basket. You remember, that's when Kendra theorized that the devil had eaten her mother's soul. We've seen Patty make an appearance here and there on Kendra's own show, Kendra on Top, and they both appeared on the most recent season of Marriage Boot Camp, the Reality Stars Family Edition. And now the brand new season of Kendra on Top seems to focus largely on their issues. See what we mean about how exhausting it would be to be Kendra Wilkinson? As we've seen from the trailers for Kendra on Top, the big problem right now is that Patty is considering writing a tell-all about her daughter. It's something that Kendra is really not cool with, which is totally fair. But in tonight's new episode, the ladies are sitting down for a therapy session to try and come to terms with some of their issues. And, in typical Wilkinson fashion, it's hard to watch. During the session, the therapist sits Kendra and Patty down in a couple of chairs facing each other, which makes Patty feel like I'm going to the electric chair. Great start, right? After sitting down and grabbing each other's hands, the therapist asks Kendra to complete the sentence. The thing that you did that hurt me the most was. Understandably, Kendra tells her mother that what hurt her the most was going to social media with our issues. I really didn't see a way to come back from that because I didn't know what would be used against me in the future, she admits. Later, in that customary reality show interview, Kendra tells the camera that being this upfront and honest with my mom is really uncomfortable and scary for me to do. But I have to be honest. When my mom goes public and goes on social media, sells me out, it feels like a straight-up knife in the back. It hurts. Back in the therapy session, Patty is asked about her true motivation for writing a tell-all about Kendra, and Kendra looks really interested in her response. The reason that I really want to write this book, she claims, is I've gotten a lot of messages from people saying, oh my gosh, I'm going through this with my daughter, how did you get through it? And that, she says, is the only reason she'd write such a book. Kendra says that she could be supportive of her mother writing a book with the intent to help others, but at the end of the day, there's just so many questions that would haunt me. Questions like why did I buy that lame excuse? And why would I believe my mother has good intentions after all these years? Probably. Kendra tells Patty that she's just scared that a book would set their relationship back after putting so much work into it. Then, in an interview of her own, Patty says she's already got a meeting with a publisher. So much for being open and honest. All this nonsense makes for good drama, but man, it sure is heartbreaking to see.